you this way. I know. Oh, hey everybody, it's Dr. Jo and Remy, and today I'm going to show you the top 10 low back stretches. So let's get started. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. A lot of you ask me how many should I do. Generally with stretches, you want to hold them for 30 seconds and do 3 on each side. Number 1, the pelvic tilt. So you might hear me say pelvic tilt for a lot of different things, but it really is a great stretch. This one is really going to loosen up those back muscles, and it's one of my favorites to do. For a supine pelvic tilt, lie down on the ground with your legs propped up, feet flat on the ground, and imagine that you're trying to squish your hand if it was underneath you. So push down, rotate the hips, and come back up. Number 2, the cat dog stretch. Again, with the cat and the dog, my favorite because it's animals. It's a really great stretch for your low back. You can feel it stretching forwards and backwards with those 2 motions, and it really loosens up that low back. For the cat dog stretch, get on all fours. You're going to arch your back like a cat and tuck your chin in, and then drop your back down and pick your head up. So in, out. Number 3, trunk rotation in supine, or lying on your back. So this one's really good just to start getting some rotational movements in your back, and your back is supported on the floor, so it's a nice stretch. For a trunk rotation stretch, bend both knees up and keep your feet flat on the ground. Then just rotate your knees to one side, trying to keep the upper part of your body flat, and hold that stretch. Number 4, trunk rotation with a leg crossover. If just the regular rotation isn't quite enough stretch for you, if you bring your leg up and over, it's going to give you an even bigger stretch. And sometimes you'll feel a little pop in your low back because it's readjusting your spine. For a lower back stretch lying down, place one leg straight out and pull the other one up to about a 90-degree angle, and then pull it across your body. Number 5, hamstring stretch with a strap. Using a strap or a rope or a dog leash to stretch out your hamstrings is a great way to get that stretch and just keep those muscles nice and relaxed. For a hamstring stretch in supine with a strap, you can use a belt or a dog leash. Take the belt and put it at the ball of your foot. Straighten out your leg as much as you can. You want that knee to be straight, so if it bends, then bring it back down a little bit. Pull your toes towards you and bring it up till you feel a stretch, and hold it. Number 6, hip flexor stretch off of a bed. This is a great way to stretch out your hip flexors. If you have knee problems and you can't do it really well in a lunge stretch, if you just take your leg and drop it off the edge of the bed without falling off, it really stretches out those hip flexor muscles. For a hip flexor stretch off the bed, lie down on your back on a bed and get close to the edge, but try not to fall off the bed. Bring one leg down off the edge, letting it hang, lie back a little bit, and then bring the other knee up towards your chest and hold that stretch. Number 7, a prone press up. So if you're on your stomach and you're pressing up, you get a nice stretch in your low back and in your abdominals. This is sometimes contraindicated for certain back conditions, so make sure this is something that's just general pain or maybe a disc issue. And if you're not quite sure what it is, you might want to hold off on this one. For a prone press up, lie on your stomach and then put your hands flat on the ground and press your upper body up. Try and keep your hips down so you're not coming up with the hips, but the hips are down and you're bending just at your back, and then hold it. Number 8, a knee to chest stretch. It does a great job of stretching out that low back, but make sure if you have some knee problems, don't put too much pressure on your knees when you're stretching. For a single knee to chest, bend both knees up. Then take your hands and grab underneath your thigh and pull towards your chest, holding that stretch. Number 9, double knee to chest stretch. So after you do just the single knee, if you bring them both up together, it's a really good overall stretch on your low back as well as your upper back too. For a double knee to chest stretch, prop both knees up, then grab underneath both thighs and pull your knees towards your chest, holding that stretch. Number 10, a prayer stretch or child's pose, whichever one you want to call it. This is just a great whole body stretch. You can get your arms, you can get your upper back, your lower back, your hips, and your knees. So it's a good one to finish with. For the prayer stretch, start off sitting on your feet, and then you're going to push your arms straight out in front of you on the ground, holding the stretch. So there you have it. Those were your top 10 low back stretches. If you'd like to help support my channel, make sure and click on the link up there. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking down there. And remember, be safe, yeah, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon. Yeah.